Hold on, hold on. How do I skip this shit, man? Bro, how do you skip this shit? Okay, we are here. You know, then may some bakchodian multiplayer games with homies and shit. But and also I went out today, but Metaphor ReFantazio. I don't even remember where we stopped. I remember we were reading shit, and I think I completed reading my shit.
What now?
Memorandum. We read everything. I think the menus are beautiful. But yeah, let's go
My
out.
young friend,
Let's open the door.
you are truly as remarkable as I first believed. Others fated to awaken to their own power will be naturally drawn to you.
Okay.
To reach the lineage of power's greatest potential, you must acquire more archetypes and bring them together. After all, a hero without allies is nothing more than a lone dissenter. To save the many, you must learn to fight with the power of many. Only a champion of the people may awaken the power of heroes, and with it, seize a future of their own making. When next you come to see me, I hope it shall be of your own volition. Open my book, then let your imagination conjure this place anew, as vividly as you can make it. I'm sure that will be enough to reunite us. As long as you walk your path, I shall faithfully watch over you. May we meet again.
Yo, we will. This fucking velvet room, bro. Hold on, let me increase the volume a little. Let me leave the lights on.
You two all right there? Looked as if you were in some kind of trance.
Trance? Wait. Have we been here this whole time?
It was strange. As if I felt something in the air. My senses sharpened near tenfold. It reminded me of my old days studying magic.
What? So that wasn't a dream. Grius, that's probably his power. You studied back at the Sanctum, right? I know you couldn't get the hang of it then, but I think we might have just awakened it.
Awakened it? But that... Who are you people? The truth, if you would.
Look, in all honesty, we barely know any more than you do. But the short version is, well, I think you can use that power now.
I think you might be right. The way it feels is... Well, this is magic, eh? I'd all but given up on it, but... Fate had other plans, it seems. Enough. We must move on. There is far to go still. And lad, I follow your lead now, at least when it comes to how we use these skills in battle. We haven't the luxury of time to train with magic.
Same here. You've clearly got a sense for this, and I'd rather make myself useful than muddle your strategies.
We've 5 days until the funeral. That's precious little time, and we'd best not waste it.
Look!
What's up? Pardon? Is that true?
Huh?
Damn it.
No.
Sure.
दिखाओ. This is cool. तुम देख सकते हो different लोगों के. ये लोग चूतिए. 2 मेज 1 वॉरियर रखे हैं. तुम लोग चूतिए थे बैंक के लड़ने.
Now, where was I?
Let's go.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Oh.
These come highly recommended.
आर्मर वार्मर बेच रहा है भाई.
Thank you.
What now?
Welcome. Thank you.
लोड़ा पैसे डालेगा इधर.
I'm sorry.
But
Yeah. Oh.
Hi.
अरे माचू दाओ. गाड़ क्या बैठती है. Hold on, I got some fucking cup noodles with me, bro.
This place.
That being the case, be careful.
I see the
don't
enemy.
think we can avoid a fight here.
All right, how's that? This is our chance. Forward!
attack. Mage.
Burn to ash! Two
I
remaining!
took one out!
It's okay.
Keep it up!
We can do. Hold on.
Swordplay, they're mine. Got other options.
Now, mage! The power of fire! Let's wrap this up!
Let's stay calm.
Always comes through.
By this power. Scour! There's no way I'm stopping here.
That was the last of them.
So take it with you.
Right there.
Not alone.
I'm right here. Let's give him a fight.
This could be our chance. Withdrawing! No holding back! Burn to ash! Not done
It's
yet.
okay. Seeker! No. Last one.
Watch down.
Blade red, I won't
Nothing to
hold
worry
back. The blade!
I think I'm getting used to this.
Let's stash that
There they
somewhere
are.
safe.
Time for some close combat.
Stronger already. Nice. You're gaining strength. We've got this. Just a bunch of
Right
big
there.
ones. We should be fine.
Let's push through.
I don't see anything we
There
can't
they
handle
are.
easily. Amazing! Great moves back there.
Whoa.
We're so lucky.
What now? All right. How's that?
Brilliant.
I see the enemy.
This is
This battle's ours. Let's go.
Strike!
get in there! Finish him off!
This should do it. Tougher than I thought.
The freedom of a one. Stay sharp.
Freedom.
It's not over
When
yet.
any means necessary. Not worth a breath.
Some enemies are still around. Careful now.
Ah, they saw us.
Right there.
We end this
Give
quickly.
him a fight.
Be prepared.
This should do it. Tougher than I thought.
Let's stay calm.
Last one. They're down.
No need to.
I knew you had this.
Take this. They die hard.
I will fight. We did it.
That'll do. A new ability.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I see the enemy. We'll hold our ground.
Freeze has been burned.
No holding back.
If he gets attacked, it'll hurt a lot
Power
more.
of ice.
That's
Got
one!
one. Great
okay.
job, Stroll.
Go on, finish the job.
Can't afford. This should do it.
That's how I've survived this long. Arms will bring me down in battle. Can you heal it?
What now? There they are. All right, come on.
Looks like it could be useful.
Push through. All right, how's that?
If you see use for it, I say take it with you.
I don't like this.
Don't tell me.
But Luke.
This game is for 10-year-olds because we all know what's gonna happen. एक दो pass होंगे and then it's gonna fall.
I see the enemy.
We're not alone. Keep an eye out.
Come on.
Act fast,
This
and we'll win
now.
this.
Let's go.
बकचोदी करते हैं भाई ये लोग.
The power of fire. 3 remaining.
Let's
Great
take
job,
on.
Stroll.
I won't hold back. Hold on.
Oh,
Through here.
3 enemies
No
left.
need. I won't
We can
hold
do this.
back. The blade. Keep pressing it.
Down.
I shall fight.
That's
May
just what Grius does.
burn to ash. One left.
Only one
I will
left.
fight with pride.
Finish them off. We're here.
The next one will fall just as easy.
If I say so, I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
We made short work of them. We got this. They look
Right
pretty
there.
good. Let's go.
Let's push through. How's that?
Good.
Nice.
Good find.
What now? Ah!
अरे बेंचो.
We got this.
There they are.
Watch out. We've been spotted.
Okay, let's give this all we've got.
Settle this quick. Mage, the power of
What is
fire.
its weakness?
It's doing nothing.
Nullified?
Let's stay calm. Let's go. Wind!
Who needs ignite? I call upon royal power within.
Hit their weak point. Keep it up.
The
Stroll.
freedom.
All right. Critical hit.
Let's see. Any means necessary. Go on, finish the
I
job.
shall fight as the noble I am. Withdrawing. Are you prepared? Be frozen.
I think I'm getting used to this.
There are still some foes. Don't let your guard down.
I see the enemy. Forward! Come on!
That's handy. Look at it.
So, these things grow more powerful. Take it. No sense leaving it here.
All right.
Not bad.
What do you mean it can be purified at church? Yeah.
Cat! Let's push through!
Right, you did it.
Let's push through! Cat! Right there. Let's push through!
You're gaining strength. Oh, I think they see us.
Well done.
I see the enemy. Let's do this.
The first move's ours. I call upon royal power within. The power of fire. Moment of
That
truth.
one.
I will
Great
fight with
job,
pride.
Troll.
Scour! Let's finish
Cover
this!
them.
No need to rush this.
Warrior.
Only two
I shall
enemies
fuck
left.
me.
Stay sharp.
Be frozen. One
Took
left.
one out.
It's okay.
Keep it up.
Come forth, royal soul! The next one will fall just as easy.
There are some enemies left. Stay sharp.
I'll give it my all.
We have the edge!
Now get in there.
Take this.
अरे माँ चोद दी गलती से थोड़ा सा इसको आइस डैमेज करना था.
No holding back.
You hit their weak point.
It's okay.
Keep it up, Troll.
Who needs it? I call upon royal power within.
I will fight. A tough one.
Grievous' guard is down.
Warrior! With one strike!
Let's keep this up. Okay, not bad at all.
That's all over. We can relax for now.
Ah!
Take it. No sense leaving it here.
Hey,
A save room.
but how about a break?
Indeed.
Hey.
Still, though.
True.
Then...
Oh, I can also go to academia from here.
Oh. You'll come again, won't you?
Let's go.
If you see use for it, I say take it with you.
They found us. Get ready, everyone.
Let's push through!
Staying alive isn't a contest. Heal or lose.
Right there.
A fine job.
I see the enemy. Charging in. All right. How's that? We have the edge.
Stay calm, everyone.
Withdrawing! No holding back! The power of ice! Right, let's keep this up.
It's okay.
Always
We
come
can get
through.
some distance. Come forth, Royal Soul. Wind! Just
That
two
one's
left.
down.
Swordplay comes as
Nothing to
easily
worry
to
about.
me as breathing. Go on, finish the job.
Only
Who
two
needs
enemies left.
igniters?
Stay
Me!
sharp.
Be frozen! One left!
Only
We'll
one
fight.
left. Finish them off. We're-
There's no way I'm stopping here.
That'll do. I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
We found
We're
something.
so lucky.
Come on! Let's push through! All right. How's that? Right there.
Just a bunch of weak ones. We should be fine.
Come on! All right. How's that?
Are you feeling okay? Just making sure.
इसका गया
Let's go.
Pardon? Thank you.
Wait a second.
Got it? All right.
What is that?
It's a crystal. Of rock. Now I remember. They say in the lands beyond mortal reach, great spires of crystal stand. And anyone who might touch them is driven mad.
That's all just superstition though, right? Still, this thing is giving off a really nasty aura.
That's no ordinary monster. Some kind of human?
The way it's moving, it's almost like it's protecting the crystal.
Here it comes.
Withdrawing! Ah! Be frozen!
You hit their weak point.
I
Keep
will
it up,
fight with
Stroll.
pride. I won't hold back. Let's go. Here.
My thanks.
Now, let's see. Let's go. The blade!
I shall fight. No holding back! The power of ice!
Let's stay calm.
I'll attack from here to the front. I won't hold back. Let's go. Slashing!
Who needs it?
Ah!
You hit their weak point.
I will
Keep it
fight
up,
with
Stroll.
pride. Ha! Wind!
Blades ready, lad? Trivial.
Are you prepared? Be frozen!
You hit their weak point.
The
Keep it
freedom
up,
of a
Stroll.
wanderer. By this power. Let me help.
Helpful as ever.
Now, let's see. The power of heroes.
Now, mage! The power of ice!
It's okay. We can do this. A tough one.
Oh, please!
Any means necessary. Still standing.
Mage!
You hit their weak point.
Let's
Keep
take
it up,
a...
Stroll.
Hold forward! Not bad.
What is this crystal? By my guess, the monsters were drawn to its aura. We shouldn't leave something so sinister just lying around.
More questions than answers, but there's no time to ponder them. We better move.
You can't be serious.
Just a bunch of weak ones. We should be fine.
I see the
Let's
image.
push through!
Dad! Charging in!
Take this!
Really?
Look. But got it?
But
Let's go. Don't panic.
watch out!
What now?
Look.
All right!
What?
Look,
What the?
No, stop.
run! Hurry! Run!
We actually made it out.
And in one piece, no less.
Speak for yourself. I think that shaved a couple years off my life.
Damn storm. Can't afford too many delays, but we'll not be getting far in this torrent. We can make camp tonight and slip onto a carriage to the capital tomorrow, once we're out of the wastes. We'll have to, if we want to make it in time.
Public carriage seems a bit risky, doesn't it?
Not with all the outsiders flocking in for the funeral. We'll be 3 faces among hundreds.
Lovely. Another carriage ride. Hopefully this one's smoother than the last couple.
Let's just get our camp set up. Somewhere dry, preferably.
Ah, this is so cozy. I feel alive again.
It's certainly better than freezing. Reminds me of when I was a child. Back then, I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like this. Countryside nobility like us had no fortune to speak of. My parents bowed and smiled for their money, and honestly, I despised them for it. Back then, I thought being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected. But one spring 7 years ago, our town was attacked by this horrific creature.
अरे पता चल गया लौड़े 4 बार बताया गया.
Though I'd no idea at the time, I was evacuated alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned. I waited for my parents to join us in the shelter, but they would never come. The parents I'd so despised had stayed behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee. Sorry if I dredged up painful memories for you too. But what happened gave me purpose. It changed everything. It taught me who my parents really were, what it really meant to be a noble. But our town's just rubble now. A footnote in history. The human that destroyed us is all we'll ever be known for. I remember my father petitioning the capital for aid, but no reply came. Even knowing how much of a threat the humans were. Now, I think, what if the army... Well, Luis. What if he's the one who abandoned us? If we were just a pawn in his game, then I will make him pay.
Hey, Grius. We all trust each other now, don't we? I think you can tell him.
Aye. Maybe you're right. I'll admit the lad's sword put me in mind of the past.
Something special about that sword?
Well, we used it to identify the messenger from our faction. But it originally belonged to His Highness. A kingly gift from his father, to better suit His Highness and his keen aptitude for magic. That blade was specially forged, with raw magla folded into the metal. Of course, when swordplay bored him, he'd amuse himself by levitating it or standing atop it to glide about. A royal rascal, that one. Those days were all too short. Then, 12 years ago, it all came crashing down.
I've heard. The prince was attacked, right?
There was a plot on his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner. Just like tonight, it was pouring rain. Your Highness, this way! Who let these blackguards into the palace?
Oh, you know her.
My lord,
Oh,
are
she's
you hurt?
different.
Back!
A royal knight. A wench and nothing more.
You knave! You know nothing of true knighthood. I pledged my life to the prince, and I'll not lose it to you! Highness!
Don't falter, give chase!
Stop! They dare harm him! I failed him. Again.
Highness! Highness! What is this? His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was powerful and complex. Of all the mage healers in the capital, not one could wake him. And he grew weaker with each passing day. We might lift the curse if we knew the specifics of its formula, but Luis would never give that up. Which leaves but one way to dispel the curse. Its caster must die.
And you're sure Luis is the man you seek?
I saw him in the fray. He was younger then. Younger even than you are now, and shorter besides. I could never mistake him. And now, after spilling the royal blood of father and son both, the people call him not traitor, but savior for his highness, for the king, and for the very future of this country. He must be dealt with. To kill Luis is to see justice served.
I see. So as he did with the prince, he would make of my city a stepping stone to further heights. A tool to spread the infamy of the humans. You haven't told that story to many, have you? Thank you for trusting me with it.
A rogue never forgets a debt. Even if it takes 3 generations, we'd see it repaid. But neither do we forget a grudge. And Luis will know that soon enough.
So, that's what all this is about. Say, friend, this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
Yes. Of course it does.
You've been carrying a greater weight than I realized. In any case, I owe you my life. And we've both got something we'd fight to protect. Let's save this country. Together. Ideally, once we're out of this cold, of course. I think it's about time we eat. We're almost to the capital, after all. I'd say that's worth celebrating.
I'm beat.
You're kidding. Time for bed.
Well... nonetheless...
Roark tribe. A tribe whose members have longer lifespans, some living more than twice as long the average of other tribes. They age at the same pace until adolescence, spending the remainder of their lives in middle and old age. Perhaps as a result, the Roark tribe conjures images of an elderly in many minds. Dragons, an enigmatic and powerful creature resigning supreme at the top of the ecosystem. King of all monsters, they are known as dragons. With their overpowering strength, they could wipe out an entire fleet of military gauntlet runners as easily as breathing. Best not to get on their bad side. Oh, yeah. Magla Hollow. Magla is not uniformly concentrated, the atmosphere existing more like patches of smoke or fog in the air. As such, Magla is dense in some areas and extremely thin in others. One could say the Magla was hollowed out. Such areas provide reprieve from specially dense Magla, as the likelihood of encountering organisms affected or frenzied by Magla is significantly lessened.
What now?
एक सेकंड रुकना.
Huh? I'm pretty sure I fell asleep.
Well, then it's just as I thought. While you're asleep, our connection is much stronger. You wield your magic with ever more confidence. Splendid. As I mentioned previously, the archetype grows and develops anew through encounters with others. Look for those bearing the nobility and presence of the heroes and kings of old. More virtuous than the weight of any crown or medal is the burden you place on your own path forward. The more comrades and supporters who stand beside you, the more your power will deepen as you soar to new heights. One day, if the people join hands and seize the freedom to decide their own future with their own power just as you do, that is my ideal world.
Hold on. What do you mean, supporters? We're trying to keep out of the public eye here.
I mentioned before, did I not? There is no hero without allies. Only a single voice in opposition. In other words, even archetypes have their own strengths and weaknesses. They'll be of little use if used thoughtlessly. Life and death are seconds apart on the battlefield. Be attentive, mindful, and strategic, Only then can you emerge victorious. When you feel unsure how to proceed, I recommend you stop, assess your surroundings, and think. The smallest observation is often our greatest inspiration. Well, it's almost dawn. I will be watching with great anticipation. Until we meet again. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 4 days remain. Good.
This place here.
Let's go.
Great. Let's move.
Escaping the dragon's threat in the Nord mines, the party shakes their pursuers amidst the discovery of great powers. To make up for lost time, they risk hiring a coach to secret them the rest of the way to the capital. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 2 days remain.
I think the royal funeral might be closed, guys.
Finally, we found a ride. Looks like we should make it in time for the funeral after all.
Last time we rode in a public carriage, it was hit by bandits. A pack of Louise zealots, too, if I remember. Talk about a nasty surprise.
You've come a ways since then. Any bandits who set on us now are in for a nasty surprise.
Reminds me of the road to the fort. Sitting there in the cart. Never could have imagined you and I would be the only survivors. Strange. How fast life can change.
It'll only get tougher from here on out.
Oh, I wasn't really complaining. I know what I signed up for.
The last couple days have certainly been eventful. Almost feels like everything we thought we knew about the world was wrong.
Well, plenty of people live their lives without taking a single step outside their city. But we haven't the luxury of ignorance, I suppose.
We're almost to the capital. Quiet now, and stay sharp.
Milady,
Milady.
welcome back. And thank you for making the trip.
After so long, I am only surprised anyone remained here who yet remembered me.
Surely you jest, milady.
Pay me no mind. I heard of the king's death. The skyline is full of unfamiliar figures. 'Tis a testament to how long I've been away.
It's the guard that's changed the most. It's just chaos and politics there, arguing over matters of succession. Feels like we've lost sight of who we're even protecting. Not to mention talk of monsters at the border. We've nowhere near enough soldiers to deal with them on top of everything else.
After tomorrow, the city will calm. Once the formality of the funeral is past, a new king will be crowned. After which, I suppose there'll be no further need of a search party. Not many even remember we were searching in the first place.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. 1 day remains. Escaping the Nord mines, the party hailed a horse-drawn coach and returns now to Grand Trad, capital of Uchronia, the day before the royal funeral. As they gaze upon the city, flags of mourning fluttering in the wind, the magnitude of their mission exacts its toll on the heart.
The fog's rolling in. Rain's the last thing we need.
Can this funeral withstand more misfortune? I've heard they don't have enough soldiers to keep the peace.
That way it'll be fine. All the aristocrats are bringing their own personal guards. I imagine boredom's the worst we need to worry about.
Let's not draw attention to ourselves. There's a hostelry tucked at the back of Sunshade Row, the Hushed Honeybee Inn. We'll talk details once we're there.
Here we go.
That's terribly unfair.
I know why they left us here. Now just go with this to fucking explore. They fucking left us to fucking explore. Are we gonna explore? Probably not.
That's terribly unfair.
I'm just gonna open the map.
All right then.
Just pathetic.
Look, I don't give a toss who's king. I just want some coin.
Got it.
Bruh, look at this guy. Asking around doesn't seem good. This bitch a freak. इसका डिजाइन थोड़ा डिफरेंट लग रहा है.
Hey. That's right. Well. Yeah.
Do you need something?
Dreadful.
Crowd on this street looks pretty rough.
What is it?
This place.
Got it.
This place actually has good food. Oh, oh.
Welcome home.
अरे इसकी बीवी है यार. ये नहीं तो अच्छी है.
Well, hello, my Maria. I trust you've been staying out of trouble. These are, well, new recruits. Just enlisted.
So young. It's good to meet you.
She's so bad, bro.
This is my business and my home. Manners, Maria.
Welcome.
Hey, I'm wasting away over here. Where's my order?
Maria, could you handle that?
Yes, right away.
You're
I'll
back
get
sooner
some
than I
water.
thought. Something happened.
Something bad. Barely any survivors.
I see.
I didn't know Grius had a daughter.
I know I've already asked so much of you, but would you mind looking after Maria a little while longer?
Of course. It wouldn't be the honeybee without her. Now, as for the rest of you, after braving the frontiers with this curmudgeon, I'm sure you would welcome a warm supper.
Once we're done, we'll head upstairs.
It's so good.
Oh, spicy. I can't feel my tongue.
Oh, pipe down and eat, boy.
I'll pipe down and eat, boy. Shut the fuck up.
That was delicious, especially the meat. I wasn't expecting it to have such a kick, but it grows on you fast.
Red grass roasted beedou. Bird meat. One of her hometown specialities. She's risked a lot to shelter me and to help the resistance. I owe her more than I can say.
You said we were short-handed, but are we really the only ones?
I know we've plenty of independent agents fighting in their own ways, but it seems none could avail themselves to us, which means we're the only ones who can do this.
Still, killing Luis. That's not going to be an easy feat.
Grius, do you have a plan? Fill us in.
Midway through the funeral, in broad daylight. That's insane.
It's risky, to be sure, but we'll never find a better chance at confronting the man directly. Don't worry. I'll be the only one getting close to him. I'll need you to draw Luis's attention from a different location. All I need is an opening. And don't rely on your fancy powers for this, all right? It'll attract too much attention. Killing a man and slaying a beast are two very different things. This is all I need.
You're joking. You and that kitchen knife against an archmage. Isn't there anything we can do to help?
No, you'll just get in the way. Besides, this kitchen knife can slit his throat like the swine he is. A fast kill, if not a clean one. It's nothing I've not done before. Give me my opening, and the man's dead.
All right.
Not much of a choice, I suppose.
One last thing. Keep Maria company a while, would you? The girl gets lonely on her own.
Aren't you at least going to tuck her in?
You've got to prepare tonight. Too much still needs doing. And best that it's done as far from her as possible.
And there's his fatherly side, I suppose. Sorry, but I'm going to bed early. I need a full night's rest if I don't want to be a liability.
Well, we've all been short on time to ourselves, but I'd feel bad leaving Maria all alone. Shall we go check in on her, at least?
Let's check in on her then.
Look at that.
Alright. Night. Hey, you sleeping, little bro?
Hey.
जा रहा हूँ बहन के लिए. काम तो बहन के लोग मुझसे ही कराते हैं. Maria's room, guest room. Guest room में कौन है?
Did you need something?
Nothing in particular.
You're here for no reason. Oh, I just remembered. Papa said you have a strange book, and that I should ask to see it.
You like books, huh?
Well, I haven't ever seen one before, so I was wondering what they're like.
Do you know how to read?
Just a little.
Well, since you're here, let's all read it together, okay?
Really? Oh, but I still have work to do.
Don't worry, Maria. I can handle this crowd. You have fun reading upstairs.
Really?
Yes. You did a very good job today.
Let's read then. There's so many pictures. Are all books like this? Miss Fabienne taught me how to read a little. She said it helps with keeping the inn running.
Do you help out every day?
Mm-hmm. It's lots and lots of work, but it's fun too. Plus, I like when people say I'm clever, so I've got to work really, really hard. Papa always says not to go into his room, so I wait for him a lot. I'm good at waiting.
You're a strong girl, Maria.
I know Papa's always busy with work, but I'm happy when he comes home. Thank you. It was fun talking to you.
Glad to hear it.
Will you play with me again sometime? Then it's a promise. You're helping Papa with his job, aren't you? So, be safe. I've heard his job can be really dangerous.
A new bond.
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria. Within her dwells the virtue of the healer. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
It's so good to just look at this shit. The art design is. Who the fuck is making these? It looks so fucking good. Damn. Healer. She's a healer.
I wonder if Papa will stay for longer this time. It'd be sad if he had to leave right away. Okay. I think I'll try to read a little bit more, and then I'll go find Miss Fabian and go to bed. Alright, I'll try to read this part now. In this country, the something king hears the voices of the city and protects their way of life. What's this say?
Society's purpose is to protect its citizens. This is a basic principle of this utopia. All are equal, all live in safety, and the rich and poor are as one, with no gaps, no conflict. All are friends, deserving of help. Basically, it's a place where there's no fighting, and everyone always gets along.
Wow. Where is this place? No one gets left alone there, right? I wish I could go. Can I read a little more?
We're probably not going to bed anytime soon.
As dawn breaks, so begins the procession to the Grand Cathedral.
Let's go. Let's go.
The King's casket has left the castle. The procession will take the main streets to its destination, the Grand Cathedral. I'll have you blend in with the guards posted there. On my mark, you'll create a distraction. Draw Louis's attention.
What, with the soldiers? But our uniforms are...
I had Fabienne patch them up.
In the state they were in? That must have taken all night. Let me see.
Thanks for keeping Maria company yesterday. I'd appreciate if it wasn't the last time.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I appreciate it. The girl just has trouble making friends is all. We're going to split up as soon as we leave. At the Grand Cathedral, we'll pose as guards to cause a commotion. I leave the rest to you.
I'll see to everything here, don't worry.
Game is so bad.
I'll be back tonight. Be a good girl while I'm gone, eh?
Hold on.
Everything will be fine.
Right.
Once we're back, let's all have dinner together.
Yes, please.
Be careful.
See you soon.
Damn, man. Furries? Does it even matter? If she is a furry, I don't care.
Once it's over, we'll regroup back here at night. I'm counting on you.
We'll do our best.
इसका खेल तो खत्म है मैं ग्रियस
Let's get
का मेरे को
ourselves ready,
लगता है
then head for the Grand Cathedral.
गाइस मैं ना सोच रहा हूँ यार अब से ना विद दिस गेम लेट के खेलते हैं मादर चूत क्या लाइक फकिंग पर्सोना
Let's go.
Sun Lumio Street.
What now?
Regalit Grand Cathedral. an enormous cathedral built in the royal capital around the time Sanctism was established as the state religion, the largest structure in the entire kingdom. अरे कुछ पढ़ रहे हैं भेंचोद. It boasts a scale far surpassing any other Sanctus construction. The land on which it was built was the former cemetery for the Ukrainian royal family. The highest point of the building soars past the palace by a large margin. Look at it. मेरे को तो कैपिटलिस्टिक लग रहा है मादर चोद. Maria Elsis, Grace's daughter, part rogue, part Ishkia. She lives at the Hushed Honeybee Inn in Grand Trad, where Fabienne takes care of her. A cheerful and lovable girl, she seems out in the inn at night, but is often discriminated against for being half-blood, resulting in lack of friends her own age. That's kinda sad. Fabienne, she bad. Fabienne Wolf is proprietress of the Hushed Honeybee Inn, a tavern and inn located in the bastards of Grand Trad. A beautiful Periplus woman of good character, she has a common law marriage with Creus and thinks of his child Maria as her own. His child Maria. The Hushed Honeybee Inn, a tavern and inn located on the back streets of Grand Trad, managed by a Periplus named Fabienne that acts as Greece's secret base of operations. The first floor is known to be an unofficial meeting place for minority tribes to gather and exchange information. Fabienne is generally aware of Grace's covert operations and occasionally even lends her cooperation. At the tavern, Fabienne prepares delectable dishes from her hometown and her food is highly popular. That's cool. Red grass roasted bideau, a culinary specialty from the hometown of Fabienne, hostess of the Hushed Honeybee Inn, roasted with zesty spices and red grass herbs. This aromatic poultry dish is supposedly so addictive one bite will make you crave it for life. Many customers frequent the Honeybee to indulge in this meal alone, a hidden gem of Sunshade Row. Collection 18%.
That reminds me.
What is it?
Yeah.
What? Huh.
Now, where was I?
So, you've acquired a new archetype. Well then.
What?
All right. That means... Because you see...
This one's important.
Please.
Yeah,
But for that, this research. How delightful. Regards. Ah, how good of you to come.
Damn.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Really? Good. I'm still getting stronger.
I've been waiting.
What now?
sod off.
You've come at a good time. Don't miss your chance to sell now.
Isn't that...
That's cool.
Hey? You keep away from me. Stay there.
मैग दे के पैसा लो.
Profile. Yeah, amazing. Oh, dear me. Oh, my, oh, my.
Got it?
Let's go. I'm hybrid.
Lots of lords and nobles. Some generals, too. All the big names are here.
Can you see Grius?
I can pick him out. Although I don't see Luis around.
Look there!
Fuck is that?
The call. What is this?
That's the god himself.
Flowers straight from the king's garden. And a common-blooded man bearing them to a funeral? Does the man know no shame? That's tantamount to declaring himself royalty. You barbarian!
Your fool of a king is dead! Disillusioned by vain aristocrats and simpering clergy, he withered and died under his own weakness.
The audacity!
How can he say that?
This is madness! At the king's own funeral!
Lord Louis speaks true! The nobles are to blame!
Name the guilty!
But open your eyes, and you will see the crisis in our nation. I will show you truth, the truth of reality.
भेड़चोद ये क्या निकाल रहा है? Hold on, hold on. The fuck is this? Attack on Titan, bro?
Blinded by walls of stone. Behold a human corpse. They are no mere rumor. They lurk and nest across the very land you call home.
भाई ये बकचोदी करता है भाई ये on god some Griffith shit करता है man. This is fucking crazy.
The was raised by a human mere days ago. How long before we're overrun? You can only blame your king's weakness. And thus, who deserves his crown? A man of proven strength!
How dare you, scoundrel! Your words verge on treason!
Against what ruler, Blue Blood? The dead cannot be betrayed. Let your late king's soul bear witness. Let Louis Squeerburn be named the true and rightful ruler of Uchronia.
Hey, what do we...
What's happening?
Such power. It can't be. The palace!
could this be? The king's on magic?
I am Hithlodius the Fifth.
His Majesty?
The people of my land desire a new king, and I shall provide.
Did he just say Hithlodius the Fifth? That face? It can't be. His Majesty, the King? How?
He was dead? Why?
Be silent! Let him say his piece.
Heed me, O kingless. Time is finite before my soul departs this benighted world. In 4 moons of life past death, there shall come a reckoning, a day of the hero. Upon that day, whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
By right of kings? The faith of the citizenry? Truly?
From the lofty heavens shall my unfading soul look down upon thee, and from the whispered hopes of thine anxious hearts shall those to whom thine allegiances lie be laid bare.
What's happening?
I hear thy voices ring out in clarion truth. Here and now witness the faces of those most desired to become king.
It's Forden.
Count Louise! Count Louise is there too!
They're all candidates.
Ha! What glorious spectacle! The mantle of king is mine by right and providence.
You go too far, Luis. We gather to mourn his majesty, and you desecrate it. You would befoul the throne, blackguard.
So be it. Shall we test that? Good people, is Forden truly fit to be king? Or shall you cast off the shackles of blind faith? We need not be chained to birth or trial. In my world, we are a people equal and united. I shall be your shield from the human menace. Together, peace is within our grasp.
When my village burned, the church did nothing.
There's no way we can fight those monsters alone.
And those of us in bonds? Will we too be protected?
Don't be fooled. He's not the man you think he is.
Hey, look! Count Luis, he's catching up to Forden.
Can that giant thing really see what we're thinking?
Luis, you've led the people's hearts astray.
No future exists without the power to eliminate the human crisis. Those who stand at my side, who oppose the powers that be, my protection is yours. Or refuse my hand and perish. I will lead us over your corpses.
You mean, just as you killed the king?
A country is heavier than a crown, and he could not bear it. Retribution past due.
You vile...
He cares nothing for the blood on his hands.
Damn you, Luis! You think you truly deserve the crown? You doom us all! I won't stand for it!
Hey, who are you?
Silence him!
A Kingslayer deserves only death! A riot! Hey!
Yes, good! You need to go too.
Where's Grius?
He knows. ऊंचा ऊंचा क्या कूदता है लौड़े? Ain't no way he got caught.
I shall not suffer the defiance of my people's will. In my name art thou punished.
Punished?
Impressive. One of the royal family's dog. Rather poetic, I suppose.
See how he has rewarded your loyalty.
I warned you. This is the price of defiance. Though I hadn't expected the king's own magic on my side. So be it. Rally behind me. I will shield you from injustice. Rise above birth and circumstance, for they mean nothing.
Count Luis is our only
What
hope.
choice do we have? He'll kill any against him.
Not much of a choice.
Upon the day of the hero, whosoever has most earned my people's faith shall ascend upon my throne to rule, according to my judgment. Be thou criminal, pauper, or noble, thy claim is decided not by stature or tribe. I shall bear witness. From this heavenly seat I am nigh omnipotent. Look to the faces carved upon this rock, and see thou the faces of the chosen. I shall brook no sabotage or obstruction of this trial. Let all hear me and obey.
मार चुद गए यार ग्रेस की। एक सेकंड हाथ धो के रखता हूँ।
Damned! Hey, Grius! Grius!
He's there, little bro. तेरे को पता है.
Damn it! Luis!
Alphys.
The sun sets on old fossils. It is a new dawn, and its light shines upon Lord Luis as king.
Stand down!
Damned meddlers. So your wish is to die, is it? Your bones will be monument to Lord Luis's glory!
He defiles the dead.
Ah, but Lord Luis has sent me here. What
errand?
It seems I'll need considerable time to accumulate the magla. Until it's done, however, I'm afraid I'll have to borrow the cathedral. The day the king's morning ends will become the day of calamity. If you mean to interfere, then die.
Stand strong. The souls of the dead do not return. He manipulates them as puppets with foul magic.
Brace yourselves, everyone.
Yes. What is this? What the hell is this?
Stroll, get a hold of yourself. We've got company.
Pathetic. Got to stay calm. Calm. Damn it, I can't focus.
Sorry about that. I'll be all right.
Here they come. Brace yourselves. Nice dodge. Not like they could get you with that. Stroll's anxiety is spiking. Keep the enemies off him.
Stepping back. Spare me.
It's okay. We can do this. Come forth, Royal Soul! Light!
I can't. Shot!
Hit their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll. Nice dodge. You've got some fancy footwork, Stroll.
Healer! Flare!
I can't. It's over!
Hit their weak point.
I will fight. Light!
Only closing the distance. One shot! Not bad, if I say so myself.
Strive for greater heights.
Nice. I feel stronger already. Where'd that man go? Did he take soldiers into the cathedral?
There should be a mausoleum nearby. Could you take his body there?
Yes, right away.
Take care with him, please. He was a dear friend. He gave his all for the king. For the royal bloodline. The least he deserves is dignity in death. My name is Hulkenberg. I have a question for you.
मेरे को मारो please हल्कनबर्ग मेरे को मारो.
The power you wield. It is not something they teach in the army. You are no ordinary soldier.
And you? You're clearly more than a guard captain.
I am a knight in the Crown's service. Commanding the guard is not my station's duty, but these are dire times.
A knight?
And you pretend at soldiery. But that matter can wait. Alsays seem to know you.
Who's that?
We'll have time for debate after we apprehend that mage. He's after the royal scepter, I'm sure of it.
The royal scepter?
Please, someone, help!
क्या चाहिए औरत?
Please help. I've still got family inside.
Did he trap civilians in the cathedral?
Yes, my family and more.
I don't envy their chances if he finds them helpless.
I am honor bound as a knight to answer that plea. I would ask your aid as well, if you might give it.
Does it not tarnish the royal knights to enlist the aid of strangers?
I haven't the luxury of refusing able fighters.
If I turn back here, I'd never be able to face Grius. Any objections, my friend?
Not from me, little bro.
None that would stop you, I expect.
You know me so well already. Let's just watch out for those accursed skeletons.
We'll go with Grand Cathedral.
Gotta hurry.
Over here!
Hold it.
No.
Oh, God.
Hold on, man. Just like put this shit. I think we could put this shit here. Yeah.
Over here!
This is bad. it.
All right.
Okay?
Bro, how hard is this to just climb rocks, bro?
No. Looks like they found us. There are enemies around. Watch your step. That worked like a charm. Keep
I see the
pressing.
enemy.
Nice. You're gaining
Right
strength.
there. Time for some close combat.
Oh, right. We hit it where it hurts.
Let's push through.
That worked out. Keep it up.
All right.
Here we go.
What now?
Blast! No! Like I'd let you. One shot!
Hit your weak point.
It's
Keep
okay.
it up.
I'll get some distance. Let's go. Light! Just one left.
Who needs... It's over!
Let's take...
Heal it!
Flare!
Yes.
The children!
Got it. Understood.
They found us. Watch out. We've been spotted. That should come in handy. Pocket it.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Oh, I think they see us. You hit him right in the weak spot. Good job.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
Oh, I think they see us.
There they are. Time for some close combat.
I shall rise to the occasion. Don't tell me.
Nice. And I will find a use for that.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful. All right.
Okay.
Thank goodness.
No.
Thank you.
Let's hurry.
Yeah.
We found something.
Everything all right?
No.
I see. Look!
And then...
Onward!
So guys, by the way, seeing all this shit, we are getting a new Berserk chapter soon. When was it again? Hold on, let me just uh, Berserk, right? Berserk. 27th June, so by the end of this month, 12 fucking days. Yeah, by the end of this month. It will also need translation, right?
Damn it!
However...
Yes.
Hurry!
Look at that!
What's become of this place? Is that Magla? And in a building like this?
It's just like in the abandoned mines.
What was that sound?
Brace yourselves. It's collapsing.
Look! The entrance!
Damn it! Now how are we supposed to get inside?
We'll not be getting in this way. That collapse was no accident. He means to halt our advance. Best to seek another way. And I've a plan to do it.
The plan's more than I have. Right. Lead the way.
Before we go any further, I would have my answers. We must speak of the man Luis executed.
This is sick, bro.
Were you a friend to Grius?
Grius? Did you like, who the fuck is Grius? His name was something like that, probably. एक सेकंड रुकना पैर में मेरे लोलो पंजो हो गया
I knew him as Alsace. Arvid Alsace. He'd been engaged as a tutor to His Royal Highness, teaching him swordsmanship at the King's behest.
I see.
Yes. Well, it was back when I myself was serving as one of His Highness's personal guards.
You're a personal guard for the prince.
I was. Now he is lost to me. Which brings me to the heart of my concern. I hope you can give me the answer I seek. Why were you trying to kill Luis?
Well...
Revenge. The assassination is for His Highness. To avenge his death.
Revenge?
Not just for the prince. Luis killed the king as well.
Alsace was a calculating man. Callous, where softer hearts falter. He was not some wild-eyed revolutionary, driven by petty emotion. Why would such a man sacrifice all in the name of revenge?
Who knows? Is that all you wanted to know, then?
If nothing else, you were friends of Alsace. Once more, I would humbly request your blades at my side.
I'd think you'd find surer allies among the Guard.
You saw for yourself their failings today. A legion may be easily divided. A squad of few elites, however, moves as one. I'll have us into the Grand Cathedral. I know the way. Will you assist me?
Naturally. How about you?
Of course.
Right. Not much point in asking, really.
Oi! Where's the state army?
I can't believe all the mess at the king's funeral. Our country's doomed, isn't it?
Pretty chaotic here.
With good reason. I was there, and even I struggled to grasp the situation.
Oh, you're back. Have you seen Maria?
Maria? She's missing.
She heard the commotion and ran off. She can't have gotten far.
Oi, Fabienne! We found Maria!
Maria!
Don't move her. She suffered a blow to the head.
She must have been caught in the wave of people fleeing. Poor girl.
She's unconscious, but I don't believe it's life-threatening.
Oh, but he'll be along soon, won't he?
I'm sorry.
I was prepared for the worst, but... Oh.
Damn it. Fabienne is taking care of Maria. Sounds like she'll have to stay put and rest for a while.
Aren't there people still left inside?
Most of the soldiers sent in to help haven't returned. I expect Luis's forces made short work of them. No one's sure if that human's corpse is safe either, so it's just been left to rot.
Underground, there is a mausoleum where the dead are interred. It opens to the Grand Cathedral on the other side.
And we can trust your word, can we? How do we even get into this mausoleum?
There's a gate just beside the recruitment center. We'll make our way in from there.
Right. Let's hurry.
This I can fathom. This
Hello there.
Sure. This? Oh, yeah?
You
What
little
is it?
bastard, you.
Yeah?
I can't believe it. You little bastard, you.
Yes, I can affirm. I'm running out of options here.
I see the soldiers' morale is all but evaporated.
The Royal Guard is sloppy, aren't they?
In the end, it's someone else's problem. It is sad, though.
You there!
Can we talk?
You there!
Can we talk?
लम्हा बकचोद चीज है.
Hang on a minute, you.
What now? What?
The Royal Guard is sloppy, aren't they?
All right then.
All right.
Well,
Even so.
I'm a little worried.
the Royal Guard is sloppy, aren't they?
All right then.
Let's go.
All right.
Now, where was I?
Welcome.
What now?
Oh. You'll come again.
Look.
Ready?
All right.
Doesn't it seem like...
Let's hurry.
Onward.
Look. Wait.
Yeah.
What's going on? We can't get through the door.
Strange as he is, that pale fellow's magic works. Good for rooting out the rats.
That blasted mage set a trap. Not surprising. We knew he was expecting us.
And you still fell for it? At least you'll be in good company.
It can't be.
No way.
Alcest.
Alcest, stop it! Don't! Why would you die for revenge of all things? The man I fought beside was not so ruled by anger and malice. Alcest, tell me, please. Is this the price of my failure then? The prince.
Oh, she's gonna unlock her persona.
Would abandon me.
And then we all will fight him.
In the dark, when you escaped with his highness, I have sought him for so many years to no avail. And now, I... Of course. 'Tis only just that you be the one to send me to him now.
Get up! Fight!
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
No! You have it wrong!
The prince is alive!
Hey!
He's right. We do hunt Luis, but not for revenge. We mean to lift the prince's curse.
Is that true? His highness is still...
Yes, he lives. So you have to keep fighting!
You mean, if that's true, then I... O lodestar who wanders in solemn duty, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path. Hear now my new calling, transcending all oaths. I choose life of my own will!
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
Persona.
My name is Iselin Pacelli Majal Hulkenberg. I am knight, I am commander, and last of the Honor Guard! once more. I take up arms in my liege's name! Alcest, I will see you freed.
That was crazy.
For the liege I am sworn to, in his royal name, with this power, I shall open the way! Alcest, 'tis almost finished.
I'm sensing a huge surge of power. Hang on. It almost seems like the two archetypes are resonating with each other. I'm so sorry.
Let us fight as one.
Let's do this!
A mystic shield.
We need help.
Now, what's the play?
Like...
Mage! No, moving to the rear. Mage! Oh.
Only a flesh wound. Is that all?
Healer! Maybe not. I'll get some distance. I won't hold back!
Their weakness.
Knight! For all that we strive for!
No.
Who needs ignite? I shall vanquish evil.
Healer!
Oh, please!
This is nothing.
Mage!
Let's go!
Their weakness.
I shall
Alcest!
His Highness and Maria's home. I leave them in your hands.
इसको देख के कौन कौन रोया मेरे को बताओ. Probably like 10-year-olds. जिनका ये first game होगा.
I swear it.
Probably reactors on YouTube who are like fucking overreacting, bro.
I feel stronger.
I shall rise to the occasion.
I shall strive to use this power.
Excellent.
Oh.
Right. I could get used to this.
Oh.
Rest now, Alcest. We will protect Maria and His Royal Highness.
Well, isn't this crystal just like what we saw in the abandoned mine? It gives me the same nasty feeling. Come on.
Nasty
let's just
kutia.
destroy it.
First he wakes the dead, and now this bizarre object. This man is dangerous and must be stopped.
You said you were a royal knight, didn't you? Were you there? On the night the prince was attacked?
Yes, though I was the least among the Order then. We saw His Highness afflicted with a horrific curse. But soon after, he mysteriously vanished. Alcest was one of His Highness's closest confidants when he disappeared. I'd wondered if they were both lost to us.
But I could see it when we told you the truth. You believed the prince was alive, didn't you?
I'd left my post to wander the land. A search party, at least in intent. News of the king's demise brought me back. Thence, we met. Now, onward. 'Tis nothing. Let us go.
Don't "'tis nothing" me. You took a hard hit early on. Let's head back for now.
But...
We've come this far, so he'll be looking to buy time. It's just as you advised before. We can't rush in if we're to see this through. What say you? We can withdraw for now, right?
Yes. We should head back.
I'll trust your judgment. Homeward, then.
Ah, you're just in time. Maria's awake. She's not hurt too badly, but she's locked up in her room and won't come out. I told her that
उसका बाप मर गया
father
बहनचोद.
wouldn't be coming home.
So she knows.
Oh, I should say, I found a note in his belongings. Meant for you all, I'm sure. It said, if there's anything left that could serve you, take it. I left his belongings in his room, so you're free to have a look.
ले लेंगे.
Now that you're here, I'll go check on her one more time. Try to rest, and I'll be back shortly.
Damn you, Louise.
Can I assume you're still dedicated to the mission?
Mission?
Killing Louise to lift the prince's curse. We've lost a lot already. We can't afford to give up after one failure.
Don't worry. I've no intention of giving up now.
What do you think? Are you going after Louise?
Of course I am.
Yes. Someone has to bring the bastard to justice. You saw what would happen under his rule. We can't just let him doom this country.
Thus do you seek Louise's death. Knowing the truth, may I join your cause? I heard of your trials at the fort, and considering all I've seen and heard, Louise clearly aims to seize the throne. Allow me to lend my blade. Even if we can put the man down, if we can't save the heir to the throne, it would be all for naught. Until the day His Highness, the Prince's life is saved, I will fight through all obstacles.
We'd be happy to have you. But are you sure?
It is but another leg on my own long journey, and now I may travel in good company. What say you?
We'd welcome you, gladly.
Truly? Thank you. I shall strive to protect you, as you saved me.
Seems a bit redundant to say after all you've done for us, but we're glad to have you.
Leave it to me.
The ever-loyal knight, Hulkenberg is like from that guy from Hunter x Hunter.
Then let us be
The
bound
fucking
in both
prince.
purpose and trust. My life is your shield, and my blade is your strength.
अब भेड़चोद पता है कहाँ जाएंगे? Academia.
Steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg. Within her dwells the virtue of the knight. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Hulkenberg, Rank 1. The party cannot study the night.
Oh, now that she's part of the team, we ought to show her. Here. This is the prince. He's been asleep for a long, long time.
His Royal Highness.
He's stable. But unless we can do something about that curse, he's finished.
That mage could be the key to this. I couldn't guess what he aims to accomplish, but if we can capture him, he could lead us straight to Luis.
Doubtless he seeks the royal scepter. 'Tis enshrined in a chamber in the cathedral under a powerful warding seal. Such magic would likely take days of concentration to dispel, even with powers to do so.
You figure that's why he said we've got until the mourning period ends? If it's true, we still have some days until the mourning ends. Leaves us a little time to spare. But what did he mean when he told us to wait for the day of calamity? Just an ominous name for the day he grabs the scepter?
He can tell us himself at the end of a sword. The innkeeper's given her blessing, so we'll use this place as our headquarters for now.
Yeah, probably for the best. It's already gotten late today, so let's reconvene here tomorrow. Do you feel responsible for Grius and Maria?
I want to say there's nothing else we could have done.
Yeah. But that doesn't keep it from hurting. I don't make much of a guide, do I? I can't even get proper directions. God, I wish I wasn't so useless.
मेरे मुंह पे रो क्या रही है तुरांड?
Me too.
Wow, are you really hitting me when I'm down? My grief is getting the better of me. But I've got to shape up. Grius gave his life for that mission. We can't let him down. Let's figure it out as a team, all right? I'll do whatever I can.
Hold on. Something's going on here. It's Fnatic versus RQ. Let's try. 4 of them. That's crazy. How different can you get 11 on defense? Well, like a great age to do shit, fuck around, go back. Multiplayer games are just so trash. It's like if there is a fucking team game, you gotta have a serious fucking team who wants to do shit. Cause you can't go in alone and say, bro, why can't I fucking win? Because you don't have a fucking team, you need a fucking team. And every one of them is fucking serious about this shit. And hold on, let me. Okay, now fuck it. Rank up.
Gotta focus on the here and now.
Reduces the mag cost of studying the mage lineage.
Well, you should get some rest tonight in preparation for tomorrow. Let's rest.
Just rest, like sleep on my bed. This the volume a little bit. Bring some alcohol later, like after reading shit. So, Day of Calamity. Ominous words uttered in parting by the necromancer. He is attempting to alter Grand Trad somehow with magic, but what precisely that might entail remains to be seen. Whatever the truth behind his scheme, he must be stopped at all costs before the chosen day arrives. Day of the Hero, an annual holiday on October 27th of the Ukrainian calendar, celebrating the three kingdoms of Ukraine, Oceania, and Ontario as one united kingdom, as it remains to this day. More precisely, it celebrates the day that the first king of the United Kingdoms was coronated. The titular hero refers to the then king of Ukraine, who put an end to the Annex War. Mausoleum. An underground mausoleum that existed before the Grand Cathedral was built. The cathedral was connected to it for the convenience of the sanctus, and there is a passageway through the basement. Few locals know of this path, as more prefer the main entrance than to walk among the rest. So guys, if you say fiction follows the real world, right? See this? Fucking Jews. You go to like fucking America, you see this shit. Royal Scepter Chamber. A room in which the royal scepter is kept located on the upper floors of the Regalith Grand Cathedral. The chamber exists to safeguard the royal scepter against theft in the event it cannot be in the king's possession for a period of time, as in the case of prolonged illness or death. The doors are sealed with a powerful binding spell, making it extremely difficult to open unless a specific process is accurately followed. Magic. Megla Accumulator, a device that gathers Megla crystals too small or impure for use and refines them into Megla crystals of sufficient quality for use in magic igniters. It has a number of open pipes that extend outwards and is sometimes accompanied by a floating terminal device, mainly stationed in areas where large amounts of people gather, such as Grand Triad or other large cities. The royal magic of the previous king, the late Hythlodes V, was the first king to invoke the royal magic in several hundred years. None could have foreseen the consequences, as it was planned in secrecy and was to be triggered only after his death. Its activation threw the capital into chaos. Face Rock. Peculiar giant rocks with candidates' faces on them appeared throughout the kingdom around the same time the royal magic was evoked. Evidence suggests that they were created by the royal magic. The general understanding is the candidates' faces appear in prominence based on their public approval rating, and the rocks constantly alter in response to changes in those rankings. Apparently, candidates higher in ranking take up more of the rock's surface. Currency. The reeve is the standardized unit of currency in the United Kingdom of Ukraine. It comes in several denominations marked by size, shape and type of coin, and ranges in value from large gold coins to average silver coins to various copper coins for subunit amounts. The calendar. The Kingdom of Ukraine uses a 5-day week in its calendar. Flames Day, Flames Day, Waters Day, Arbor's Day, Metals Day, and finally Idols Day. There are 365 days in an year and 12 months. Each month has 6 weeks, except December, which has 7, the last of which is called Idols Week and is treated as week of rest, like something like the Golden Week in Japan. The names of the calendar days are based in the creation myths of Sanctism, and thus Idols Day is intended for rest and prayer. Likewise, the entire kingdom spends Idols Week in preparation for a prosperous new year. This said, towns and villages in areas where Sanctism has less influence often have their own customs and names. Royal flower. A white flower associated with the Ukrainian royal family, also depicted on the national coat of arms. Though beloved by Ukrainians for generations as a sign of respect to the royal family, it is now customary to refrain from using the flower in familial celebrations. Knight. A mark of esteem granted by the Kingdom of Ukraine in recognition of one's military merit, humanitarian efforts, scholastic achievement, or other noteworthy accomplishments. Those who have been knighted vow to uphold their powers in chivalric spirit, and today many knights also vow to defend the sanctist faith, viewing it as an intrinsic part of their noble duty after it was instituted as the state religion. Cool shit, huh? Knights are respected. Bro, I did not look at the pages, man. We probably skipped that out. Knights are respected in society and enjoy various privileges to match their high status. However, if any knights conduct themselves in a manner contrary to chivalric values, they are deemed as disloyal to the king and thus heavily condemned. Knights turned criminal are commonly called fallen knights and lose all social credibility. Knights may be armed but are not necessarily members of the army. For example, royal knights serve the royal palace directly under the king. They may participate in the army under the king's command, but they are not subjected to the whims of the military. Look at the people, bro. Hulkenberg. Aislinn Hulkenberg, a rosent lady, well, we could tell by the ears, knight met in Grand Trad. Once a member of the royal line, she served the prince alongside Grius. Although the prince was formally declared dead, she believed that he survived the attack and searched for him alone. Given her social status, she was called by her family name during her travels, which she had become completely accustomed to the point that she introduces herself that way. Well, we did see her, right? When? Bro, like, start cutscene of the game. I think we did, didn't we? Just sick, bro. I'm uploading the previous word, metaphor word on YouTube. Wait. Okay. Oh, damn, this. Alright. On Hulkenberg. Hails from the Hulkenberg family, one of the most prestigious noble families in Ontario. While her father and brothers rose to prominence in the world of politics, her youth was marked by merit, not with her wits but her martial prowess, leaving her a black sheep among her family. In order to achieve success on her own, she overcame her family's opposition and went on to pursue a career as a knight. But after failing to protect the prince, she has been too ashamed to return home. On Grius. His real name is Arvid Alces, but he goes by Grius for his work as an operator. He once caught the attention of the royal palace as a skilled mercenary and was appointed the prince's swordsmanship instructor by the former king. As he was considered to be part of the prince's personal guard as part of his duties, he also helped in fundamental training to young knights. After the prince fell victim to the curse, Grius disappeared with him. He secretly returned to the capital in search of a way to break the curse. In the northern fort, he was sometimes appointed to positions of command due to clear experience that separated him from the other soldiers. However, he lost all of his men in the human attack. The weight of those losses makes him decide to handle Lewis personally rather than appoint Ayanami or Stroll despite their qualifications. That's the reason he did it himself. Hythlodes V. The kingdom of Ukrainia's former king. Prior to his assassination by Louis, he arranged for his death to trigger the royal magic, which prompted a competition for the throne succession in which every member of the kingdom was eligible, thus ushering in a time of unprecedented turmoil and uncertainty. We have the necromancer. We will definitely gonna be fighting this thing or whatever this is. A man clad in black who appears to be one of Louis's closest aides. Certain physical characteristics of his suggest he is a half-blood, such as his single Clemar horn and the eye on his forehead that doesn't open. It's said he's powerful enough to single-handedly defeat a wave of oncoming soldiers, but what's more terrifying is his ability to magically manipulate the deceased remains into undead soldiers. That's the reason we are fighting those skeletons, bro. Using manipulation magic on people's remains is considered a highly monstrous act, and mages who engage in it, called necromancers, lose all social standing. To wit, the upper echelons of Grand Thrad society were aghast that Louis would leave such a madman unsupervised at all, much less at the royal funeral for the late king. Well, he did. Slave classes. A class of people considered so low across the kingdom that no one can be born into it. What? Rather, it is a restriction on citizenship imposed as a form of punishment for crimes. The criminal becomes the legal property of another for a fixed sentence, and during this period, any action that leads to a slave's death, participation in additional crimes, or even self harm will result in the owner being charged up. And shit going on in this world. Well, hold on, let me get some shit right now. I'll be on the menu, bro. More like the title screen. I gotta testify. Bitch, I gotta rectify. Alcohol. Just said he got some alcohol.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh,
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my
Yes, bro.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet,
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
Shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a
Guys,
royal
y'all
life? Who would dare such atrocity?
Well, we did watch this, right? This was the first cutscene type shit. Hold on, I need to change my batteries. Controller batteries.
Was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter. The very crux of his
Molto
vaulted
milenta uno
bloodline's
smart
magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One to ask.
Is on the horizon.
Mugu Sheila, bro. Oh, fuck. My bad. My bad, guys.
Really? What exactly do you have against sleep?
I saw it all unfold. An ally became a friend, and he awakened to your power. But his path was cut short. It is all too easy to forget the fragility of life, until the tragedy of its loss. Yet, I feel his efforts were not in vain. He never turned from his fears and worries, unflinching to the last. Just as the lives of old heroes are passed down through their tales, so too will his heart. You have inherited the story of an unsung revolutionary and all its power. Yet be warned, such power rarely awakens without trials. Even should you overcome them, your virtues will be tested, time and time again.
Probably the guy talking about, bro.
Honing your archetypes and heart with painful sincerity. That is the first step towards changing the world. I have faith in you. Forgive me. There's one more important thing. You can visit as long as you have the calm and time to open a book. But when threats lurk nearby, we may not always have the luxury of attention undivided. And danger is an inconvenience so often encountered, of course. As such. A smart-looking fellow, isn't he? There's a special magic igniter embedded in his collar, too. Much as I'd like to join you in person, I cannot. I can, however, send his consciousness in my place. If you see him in places of battle, do stop to pet him, won't you? You'll find him a most helpful companion. If you would survive the trials to come, think not only of the powers you know, but how they might be combined. Now, until we meet again.
What? No matter.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Sorry.
Think nothing of it.
Yeah.
I'd say...
It'll be all right.
All good.
Yeah.
True.
For real.
Now then.
Yeah.
Got it.
Just like persona कि इस डे से पहले करना है. Louisville. Raw virtues are basically your fucking stats.
Hey there. So, give it a shot. We should go.
What's happened?
All right then.
Bro, this guy fucking around. What the fuck is this? This is sick, bro.
What now?
Okay. उसके अलावा और क्या था? इसको क्या बोलते थे? अरे यार, पॉपुलैरिटी रैंक. Fuck you, talking about. मैं बोलता हूँ माचुदाए पहले चलते हैं इस पे नेक्रोमैंसर टेक डाउन. Anywhere between rank 10 to 20 दिख रहा है भाई मेरे को तो. हम भी निकाल देंगे. वेंचोद क्या है? But what and what the fuck is this?
Can't see a single good option here.
Yeah.
You there?
Breath of fresh air. Saint Thomas Church.
If so,
Sunlumio Street.
let's give it a shot.
All right then. Go. All right then.
What's happened? Ta!
Fool. What on earth are you doing? Oh. Grand, innit? Now what am I to do? Please, if there's anything you can do. Thank you much.
Let's give it a shot. Come on.
What on earth are you doing?
But they're yet innocent.
Whatever will I do?
You're not getting off the hook for
Something
that.
up? Oh. Oh, jeez.
Whatever will I do?
Holy!
I...
What?
Yes. Farewell.
Right.
All right then.
It's the fucking.
Let's go.
What happened?
Grand Cathedral.
That damn Louis.
Oh ho!
Sure, but
Ooh.
I wonder.
I see.
That damn Louis.
What's happened?
Grand Cathedral.
That
Why?
damn Louis.
What now? All right then.
But why?
Close your eyes. Oh, God. Closure.
Excuse me. Huh?
How may I share? Closure. Let us share our faith.
All right, then. What now? All right, then. Let's head there right away.
What's it all got to do with us? Just can't stand it.
Oh, you're not getting off the hook for that. Oh, you're not getting off the hook for that.
Hey! Oh.
You saved me.
What'll I do?
How can I be?
What can I do? What are you playing at?
All right, then.
What can I do?
How can I be?
Oh, you're not getting
right,
off the hook for that.
You've been a lifesaver.
Now, hell,
You there? Thank you so very much.
Hey, no!
You there?
Mission accomplished!
All right.
Within thee, that brilliance. Now then.
No way.
By now?
What's happened?
Got it.
What's happened?
Hey!
Why? What?
अब देख पैसे
Hey!
weak to light magic physical blows मार छोड़ देंगे भाई इनकी
Just between us.
okay wind magic अरे wind ना word okay I know what to do
What? Come again anytime.
You're right.
Whatever.
So? I see.
You've been a lifesaver. Oh! However, fair enough. You've been a lifesaver.
Grand Cathedral.
What's it now?
Grand Cathedral.
You've been a lifesaver. Oi there!
Well, you're not getting off the hook for that.
Now, where was I?
Would you look at this?
yeah well I do but Ramon is killed yo they look
I've been
into
saving this.
Oh. You'll come again, won't you?
sure oh shit
You're not getting off the hook for that.
well guys we won't be going today because it's already 1 a.m. but yeah next stream I will definitely be going to the fucking cathedral Look at some more requests. ये तो वो है अरे ये तो कर लेंगे always busy at night so रात को जाके what about you little kid bro that's fucked up bro नीची जात का मजाक उड़ा रहा है that's fucked up
What can I do? Excuse me. appreciate it. It's gonna be tough. I see. What can I do?
Every activity in the fucking city. I would like to do that. Well, I don't know. I'll see later. Right now, I'll be fucking going. So, yeah. I wanna play this game more during the daytime when I'm less sleepy and shit, but yeah, I'm gonna fuck around. I'm not gonna sleep right now, guys. I'm gonna fuck around, but I just can't. Because on Garda, coming off of Expedition 33, I was like, I wouldn't fuck with Metaphor. I kinda do. I'm hyped to play this game more later, so yeah. I'll be here.